Finance Secretary Diokno says no more COVID ayudas. That's already something that we cannot afford, or it's a waste of public funds, as he says. Do you agree with that? And how can we transition from the bayanihan funds towards nothing na ba talaga for the poorest of the poor?
Well, pag sinabi mo namang nothing, when you say kasi ayuda, that's just simply dole out eh. But what we're trying to do here is to distribute funds that would generate employment, would generate entrepreneurship. Yun dapat yung i-focus natin, which I agree on. Kasi yung ayuda, the mentality of just receiving funds from government, alam mo, ang naging epekto kasi ng ayuda mentality is a lot of people are not working anymore. Because one of the requirements of receiving ayuda is if no one's working at home. And that is something that has to change. And me personally, I agree with that. It has to be something that's sustainable and something that grows, at something that the individual can earn from. That's why we're trying to question why dole has decreased its funds tremendously, because at least these livelihood components are very important for the economic recovery of our country. So it's not that there's no ayuda, but the ayuda is not just a dole-out mechanism, but something that can be used in establishing employment and entrepreneurship and businesses, small businesses for our kababayans.
But ma'am, can we already do this by 2023? Can the people survive without dole-outs already?
Yes. Kasi ano naman to as long as there's support from government, of course they can. We can do that. Ano naman yan, it's a combination. Because the DSWD assistance to individuals in crisis, hindi naman po yan mawawala. So that still continues. And we still have the Tupad program. So hindi naman totally zero yung ayuda, but it's just being channeled to something more productive and not just dole-out mechanism. So they will still receive something, but there will be certain conditions that they have to meet, and that there should be a goal wherein they have to earn something from it na continuous, sustainable.
What's the situation now in terms of approval for the 2023 budget and the timeline? Will we make it? We've seen delays in enacting the budget in the past couple of years already. What's your expectation? Is it different this time around with the new administration?
Well, for the past several years, we've been trying to make it to the deadline. Even during the time na nagkagulo kami sa Congress, we still made it to the deadline. We in the minority, we won't stall that deadline, but we'll make sure that we would really look into the budget carefully, because the timeline naman, that's why I always tell the majority, you adjust. Minority will not adjust. We will not adjust to the number of people who wants to question, to scrutinize the budget. It has to be the majority to adjust towards that, kasi marami ring majority ang nagtatanong eh. So what's important is kami sa minority, we're given the liberty to ask whatever we want to ask and given time to do so. Okay, so if they want to adjust, it has to be the majority's turn, not the minority.